Hi there, this is the second part of getting your Swedish driver's license. It's all done in English, so svenska körkort på engelska. And what I'd like to cover now is still within the introduction of the Körkortsboken, and it is covering the driver's license qualifications. There are several different levels of driver's license qualifications. There's the A1, A, B, C, D, and E, plus your taxi driver permit. What we are aiming for is our Class B driving license, which entitles you to drive a 3.5 tons or less light goods vehicle privately, plus a light towed vehicle. So again, that's our goal here, but we'll quickly cover the other classes so that you know what those are. There's a driver's certificate for a moped Class 1. You must be 15 years of age, and there's a special training course for that. There's a moped 2. The only requirement for that is to have attained age 15. That's a small one. There's driver's certificates for off-road scooters also. You need to be aware of that. You must be 16 years of age and have a driver's certificate for an off-road scooter. And then you have a tractor's license. You have to be at least 16 years of age, and you have to drive a short way on a public road. If you're driving on a public road between farm holdings or to and from work, no tractor license is required. It also authorizes you to drive a moped Class 1. So again, you need the tractor's license if you're driving on long periods of the public road. Let's get back to our main car driver's licenses. Driving license A1 is required for a light motorcycle. Maximum cubic capacity of 125 centimeters, and the qualifying age for this is 16 years. The A driving license is the next level. A is for the heavy motorcycles, so that's the next level up. You have to be 18 years of age, and it allows you up to a maximum engine capacity of 25 kilowatts, and you cannot exceed the curb weight. The ratio between capacity and curb weight, including driver, not exceeding 0.16 kilowatts per kilogram. If you want to drive motorcycles of a higher capacity, you have to be 20 years of age, hold a Class A license, be 21 years of age, pass a driving test, or have an A1 driving license, be 21 years of age, and pass a practical test. Again, all just things to know. That's not what we're heading for in this discussion. Class B. This is what we are learning right now. And Class B driving license entitles you to drive a private car, no more than 3.5 tons, and a light goods vehicle, plus a light towed vehicle in both cases. You can drive a 3-wheeled motorcycle, off-road motor vehicle, motorized equipment Class 1, a moped Class 1, and vehicles requiring a tractor license. All of these can be done with the same Class B driving license. So again, it allows you to do 3-wheeled motorcycle, off-road motorcycle, Class 1, moped Class 1, and vehicles requiring a tractor license can all be covered under the Class B driving license, which is what we're talking about right now. In addition to that, if you want to go beyond your basic private car, then you can get a heavy goods vehicle. This is your Class C driving license, and that's in excess of 3.5 tons. You have to be at least 18 years of age and hold the Class B license for that. A D is for buses and light towed vehicles, so Class D would be the higher, more professional there. You have to be 21, also have your Class B driver's license. So again, everything begins with this Class B. And E is for towed vehicles irrespective of weight and number. So if you're doing towed vehicles, you have to take the E license to make it valid for the towing vehicle. And lastly, if you would like to be a taxi driver, you must have a taxi driver permit. And this, you have to be 21 years of age and hold a B driving license for 2 years, or hold a D license. There's a theory test given by the National Road Association and a character assessment, so they're going to make sure that you're safe with all of our clients out there in the world. So that is what you need to know. We're headed for our Class B driver's license, less than 3.5 tons. let's cover now a couple of the introductory terms. We have the road user, vehicles, and motor-powered vehicles. Road is any of the roads, streets, marketplaces, squares, any thoroughfares, and anything used generally by motor vehicles. It can also be pedestrian and bridle paths where horses go. Those are also considered roads. Anyone or anything traveling on the road, traveling on the path, is considered a road user. So that includes skateboards, rollerblading, roller skiing, whatever you want. They're all part of the road users. And the vehicles include everything from cars and trucks and motorcycles down to towed vehicles, cycles, horse-drawn vehicles. All of those are considered vehicles. And then motor-powered vehicles, again, motor-powered, your towed vehicles, cycles, your motor vehicles, tractors, etc. And so again, they're all classified there in the motor category. And then it's divided into private cars, goods vehicles, and buses. So those are some of the definitions. But we're going to be talking about the road users, vehicles, and motor-powered vehicles. In the road, there are some of the most important 3 markings on the road. Those are longitudinal markings. These are the longitudinal ones that go with the road. So if you're headed down the road, they're going with you. And those are the barrier lines, the verge markings that tell you when to go into and out of traffic, and the dividing lines between the lanes. Those are called longitudinal markings. Your transverse markings are the ones that intersect those. Those are your stop lines, where you have to stop from your car. Your give-way lines, your pedestrian crossings, your bike crossings, all of those are transverse markings. You're headed this way, and they're going to intersect it like that. Your other markings are everything else. Your lane arrows, your symbols, your text, your yellow markings at the bus stops. So those are the other markings that you need to be familiar with on the road. So again, longitudinal, transverse, and then other. So it's pretty basic there. The last part that we're going to cover today will be the traffic signs, and we'll go into that in our next video. I hope this helps. Thanks.